Good morning. Welcome to the Art of the Oracle. My name is Virginia. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Yeah, I'm tired. I don't know what's going on, but I feel really almost drunk. That's how tired I feel. I don't know if you've been sleeping well. I will have one really great day and then one really lousy day and then a mediocre day and then a really lousy day. So yeah, I feel like I could go to bed and sleep for a week right now. I decided since I was tired, I don't know, I'm hoping you have way more energy than me, that I would bring some really beautiful bright light in here. This is a deck by Chris Ann, who does the Light Seers Tarot, which we all love. And this is called the Sacred Creators Oracle. And as you can see, it's this beautiful white deck. And there's a lot of information in this deck, so I know I'll end up reading from the guidebook. The words are small but profound, and I grabbed a couple of decks and this one just kept calling me. So I think there's something really important for us. I hope that you will find that to be true for you as well. So as always, we bring in our highest wisdom and guidance to every reading. I clear the deck and the space with selenite, and then I've been using this beautiful Florida water since I got back from Peru last year, and I find it, really valuable. It's a beautiful way to bring in new energy and some love and light into the space. So bring your energy in with the deck today, and let's find out what's going on. What do we most need to know on this Monday? I'd love to hear from you. Wow. Okay, lots going on. Apparently, I was going to say I'd love to hear from you if you have. So these three cards separated themselves. Okay, and I'm going to put the other stack over here. There are a couple of cards that kind of flew over here, and we'll see if they have any relevance. So the first card is Soul on Fire. Now, what's really beautiful, it's card number 38. What I love about this is you can see, what was I saying about the deck, is like there's this white, this clarity, and that's kind of what it looks like to me, right? It looks like, it's interesting, it's such a simple image and a simple phrase, soul on fire, and so we can interpret that in so many different ways. And I'm kind of seeing this almost like we're seeing ourselves for the first time and lighting up, like our soul is igniting with a newfound awareness about why we're here, what we're doing, and bringing in some passion for us. So the other card is card number 2. And what I love is that we have a very similar image here. If we look at this image, we've got kind of a starburst or a sunburst here. And in this one, we have the same thing. And what's illuminated is the eye. And I was seeing the eye on the Soul on Fire. And this one says, overrate your intuition. Sometimes you feel intuitively about something. And a lot of times what we do is we kind of just go, oh, you don't have any real proof of that. It's only just, I have a feeling. And it's saying, yeah, well, pay attention to those feelings. That's what this is saying with card number 2. And this is still February. And, so we're a lot of 2 energy. So it's telling us to really pay attention. Overrate it. Like sometimes something will come in, we'll kind of push it to the side. It's saying that little thing that comes in, really give it more attention than you would normally give it, and listen to it a little bit more deeply than maybe even you understand why you're listening, because there's something in there. I think there's a whole new lesson. There's a whole new awareness. There's something coming in, and we're all being asked to rise up to something greater than we've ever seen. So yeah, overrate your intuition. And then it says collaboration of souls. So this is card number 6. And what I'm getting from this beautiful blue energy is, one, around our voice and our communication and being able to really come together and communicate with other people about what's going on. Collaboration is when more than one idea, more than one person, more than one intention comes together to work together to create something that helps everyone. When you have, dictatorship and people that just want you to listen to them and this is the way it is, that's not a collaboration. That way of thinking in my mind is over. It's so over. It is time for us to really step into why we are really here, pay attention to our intuition, and work together to create the world. It shouldn't just be great for a few people. It should be great for everybody. We're all here. So I'm going to take the 2 cards that flew over here, and look how beautiful. It says, your soul shines, and it's card number 34, and this says, find your sacred flow. So what's really beautiful is that, I mean, look at this. I mean, it feels almost like a rainbow. Once I put it in this little bit of an arc, it felt more like a rainbow. It felt like something magical or something happening. So we see on a new kind of level and awareness, like, what is it that's really going on here? So I'm going to go to the guidebook and see. So the message around this first one is, fearlessly pursue that which sets your soul ablaze. Yeah, so pay attention to your intuition and really move in the direction that lights your heart up. It says, when you make the decision to expand your life, the shift can happen quickly. So you can follow your dreams and pay attention to like how you're feeling and what's going on. But your soul, it says, souls ablaze are magnetic and have a way of making huge changes in short spurts. Yeah. So, and it's interesting because this soul shines is right around, as you can see, that's 34 and card 38. And this feels very soft, but it's that purple energy around your intuition here. And this one says, underneath the smog of a difficult day or the impatience of a frustrating situation, your soul is there doing its thing. It's shining. So you may need to expose something that's raw and underbelly to pinpoint exactly what needs to kind of come out and flow. Underneath everything, it says, sometimes we have our perspectives so shifted that we can't see the shine in others, or worse still, we can't feel it in ourselves. So it's asking us to know. It says your soul is always shining. This beautiful star, and what's so beautiful, this very white, simple card telling you that your soul is here, like firing up. Your soul is shining. Your soul is on fire, and pay attention to it. Let's stop giving things outside of us that really don't deserve our attention and start really looking at the things that are happening within our lives that, you know, we're not giving the special treatment to. So under overrated your intention, it says, this cheeky crystal ball is winking at you, babe. It's saying you already know the answer. Quiet your mind and listen for the nudges of your soul, because it's speaking to you in hunches and small little ways that you're not really paying attention to. When you tune into that language, that little whisper that's going on, it really raises. And the more you listen, the more you'll hear. It kind of, it works like that. It's like any other muscle. The more that you work it out, the more you give it attention, the better that you see. And sometimes we'll see things that have always been there and we're like, wait a minute, I've always had that. Why is it just now coming up? And it doesn't even matter. It's just the beauty is that it's meant to be noticed, and now is your time to do that. So in Collaboration of Souls, when I go to that one, it says your greatest asset is soul connections to other people. So which ones are you making? Where are you putting your attention? Because the people that you surround yourself are informing you and you're informing them. Are those relationships, really overshadowing you, or are they helping you shine? I think we're all here to uplift ourselves along with other people. So yeah, it says here, are you surrounding yourself with people who enable negative thinking or positive thinking? Which conversations elevate you? What habits are anchoring you? Are they positive habits or negative habits? So it's really important to understand that these connections are there teaching you something. So pay attention to what's going on here. And lastly, Find your sacred flow. And I think all of this, when you pay attention and you really allow yourself to shine and recognize the amount of fire, the amount of energy underneath, the intuition that is whispering, trying to keep you going, and what you're surrounded, what are you attracting into your life right now? You're going to see a flow within all of it, all of us, and the things we do and what we're receiving day to day. Each one of those words is a powerful message for your creative spirit. Find your sacred flow. It's not like it's missing, it's always been there, but sometimes we're not paying attention. So it says when you've lost yourself in doing too much or overthinking, that's when you kind of feel like you're not, it's always shining, but you don't necessarily see it. So it's asking you to kind of, it says, if you are feeling pressure to make any decision right now, it's the time to give. It's not the time to give an answer if you're not really sure. So in other words, if something looks foggy, don't feel pressured that you have to do something. Everything should be flowing right now. And your life, when you allow it and don't push up against it or don't try, I'm guilty of that, to make things happen, then it's not saying don't do things, but when things are out of balance, they're kind of going to reveal that to you. So it's saying just sleep on things. Don't be, impulsive and overactive. Surrender to not having all the answers and know that everything will be revealed when you gift yourself the space of distance, stillness, and perspective. And that just speaks more to us about going into our intuitive space. So I thought it was going to be a little shorter than this. I'm trying to run them under 10 minutes, a little over. I hope you enjoyed the message today. And until tomorrow, which is Tarot Tuesday, I hope we see each other there. Until then, have an amazing day. Bye now.